Hello everyone, welcome along to At Odds, all thanks to unibet.com.au. Brian Fletcher, Mark Waugh and Shane Hill. My name's Russell Barwick, and before we get underway, our deepest condolences not only to the friends and family of Danny Frawley, who lost his life in a car accident earlier this week, but also Russell Cameron, very popular Victorian trainer who succumbed to cancer also this week. Sad day around. We've got bushfires up in Queensland.
Yep.
Just everyone stay safe up there as well. So tough start to the show.
Yeah, let's cheer ourselves up a bit.
Yes, indeed. Right. Plenty to look forward to in the world of sport. Footy finals time. Once again, the Roosters get off with Jared Warrior-Hargraves. Just the Roosters.
That was accidental.
What's he supposed to do? Is he supposed to
he's not supposed
disappear?
to knee the bloke in the back of the head.
It wasn't a knee. It was an elbow. But we're not talking about it. It was up here. He
But
can't do anything about it. Nah. Unfortunately, and we don't like to see that in our game, but Liam Knight clashed heads with Lindsay Collins. It's an accident.
And it's just accidentally that it's always the Roosters.
No, it's not.
Exactly. Okay. It's not accidentally.
Can I say this? Can I say this? The people that were on the judiciary panel got nothing to do with the Roosters. So one's from Penrith, one's from Manly, so they've got nothing to do with it, unless Uncle Nick got to them, which he can.
No, I'm with you, Fletch.
Junior, during the week we saw an outstanding result in the cricket.
Yes.
Yes.
Everyone get on.
By you, retain the Ashes, win the Test.
All into Serbia.
Yeah. Hammer, bugger Serbia.
We'll get to that, Hammer.
We'll get to that in a second.
No, great win, wasn't it? Steve Smith, 282 on the same game.
His worst score is 82.
Yeah, he looked scratchy for that 82, off about 90 balls.
And Joe Root, the first England captain in the history of Ashes to get 3 ducks in a series.
Steve Warner's going all right.
So could we call him a dud Root?
And I got 4 ducks in a row, so you've got to be a good player to get that many ducks in a row. So David
I'm not talking about you, Junior. You represent
and we know you're not a dud Root.
But great win, Australia. The series is over.
Not with the jigger anyway.
That one went
I don't know why I'm
straight
trying to
through
be serious amongst these
That one
idiots.
went straight through to Gilly, that one before.
I'm trying to be serious.
Serbia.
Oh, don't even start.
Well done, Hammer.
We piled into Serbia.
First 3 games, their average winning margin was 41 points, and then they were done.
You've had one bet in the basketball, haven't you? What was your
That's
bet?
my only bet I've had this year in the basketball.
Yeah, well, you stay
Serbia into Spain. Well
Good
done,
news
Hammer.
is the Aussies are through to the quarterfinals, and the AFL, of course, we've had 1 week of the finals, and that's where we kick off our round the grounds with Geelong. Can they go out in straight sets? They take on the West Coast Eagles Friday night. $2 the Cats, despite being minor premiers. $1.80 the Weagles, the defending premiers.
Well, I think in sport, everyone overreacts to the week before rather than taking a bigger picture approach.
A bit like you with Serbia.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. And West Coast have a big win. We were expected West Coast were going to beat Essendon.
Trump.
So
easy.
I don't think they should be favourites down at the MCG. Again, Geelong playing on the road again for the second week in a row. But I think they'll bounce back. I really do. Not because I'm a Cats supporter.
There were some concerns. There were 3 or 4 occasions at the game on Friday night where they actually ran into each other and let a Collingwood player loose into an open goal. It was schoolboy footy.
For whatever reason, Geelong have been horrendous for the entire year after buys. So I think the second week they'll be able to bounce back. We definitely need Hawkins to start kicking a few.
He hasn't
Don't worry
kicked a goal
about
in
that.
a month.
Nah, it's been, but he's capable. It's just as likely to kick 3 or 4 this week.
Okay, our footy finals specials, the Uni Best specials. Geelong to win, Danger to kick 1 goal, which he kicked last week, but they didn't win. West Coast to win, Josh Kennedy to kick 3 goals or more, and he did that last week against the Bombers. I'm
At
all
home,
over
though.
that.
At home.
All over that.
He won't do that on the road.
Josh Kennedy,
Goal
fantastic.
post the same size, aren't they, away from home?
Yeah.
The second final, of course, features 2 teams that probably wouldn't have been in everyone's predictions, maybe one, GWS and Brisbane Lions up at the Gabba. Brisbane kicked horrendously last week.
Terrible kicking.
They straighten it up, they win.
I'm not sure they win, but they certainly would have been a lot
They'll
closer.
beat GWS.
Richmond, I think they'll beat the GWS as well. Richmond have to be the flag favourites. We've spoken about that for the last month. And they deserve it.
235 they are.
And they deserve it. They're just like men. They're so strong around the ground. You look at Dusty. In big games, he just comes to play. Just a man amongst boys.
Kick 6.
You can't stop him. You can't
He kicked
tackle
6
him.
after being moved forward.
Yeah.
So he wasn't even supposed to be forward, but he just kicked 6 goals. What the heck?
So they're at full strength now, Richmond?
Yeah.
No, well, they've got Rance out, but he's been out since the first
okay.
game, and he's the best, backman in the entire league. So
Okay.
that's how strong they are.
And Mitch Robinson's out of the Lions, but they are very, very strong.
Brisbane are 10-2 at home. Only lost to top teams. They'll beat GWS, who were impressive the other day.
$1.62 the Lions, $2.30 GWS. A little bit of money for the Lions, even at that short quote. 1 to 39, $2.
What do you like there, boys?
I
do
think
we
we're
got,
both
GWS?
Against each other in the first game. I like the Eagles, he likes the Cats,
Okay.
and I think we're both on Brisbane
Yeah.
game 2. But that's closer than what the numbers suggest. Rugby League. Let's have a look at what's coming in the first week of the finals, other than a little bit of Agent Orange and radioactivity out there at Lotto Land.
Oh, yeah.
There's a bit of rumour going around.
Is that pure rugby league?
Going to
isn't it?
turn up with hazmat
Oh, you
suits.
got it. I was thinking that. Surely there's a Bucks weekend. If there's a Bucks weekend out there, dress up in the hazmat suits.
Yeah,
Get
it
out
might
there
be
to
already
Lotto
on
Land.
the Roosters and Latrell Mitchell is our number one Unibest special for the finals. If the Roosters win, Latrell can score a try.
Yeah.
That
Well,
one's
if he's
on
going
the
to score
website.
one, he'll score a couple.
Mate,
Yeah.
what about his performance last weekend? That was atrocious.
It was poor,
What
wasn't it?
can Trent Robinson do to get the best out of Latrell Mitchell?
Well, we saw after Origin 1 what Freddie did to get the best out of
Dropped
him.
him.
Dropped him.
Put a burger at the
Yeah.
in the in goal.
Latrell, I suppose his discipline let him down, but
And his hands and everything, and his defence.
it was one of those games we've all had.
Just
you've
didn't turn up.
Yeah, because
I don't know.
Ricky wasn't one of his
I
guys.
just love
How
that.
many?
Where do they go if they don't turn up?
Yeah,
I mean, he
same
turned up.
place where Serbia.
But they win this week.
They win this week. No Sam Burgess after hair pulling. That's ridiculous. by the
Roosters
way.
and Souths. 3 times they've beaten them this year.
Twice.
Souths. I'm predicting they're going to win
Nah,
this week.
you're not going to beat the Premiers 3 times.
Luke Keary back in.
Look, big in. Siwa Takiaho, a Japanese pearl diver. Sam Burgess, hair pulling. I don't want to. Your wig might come off, but seriously, how can you get banned from pulling a
Not
kid's
over
hair?
the wig.
Well,
Yeah.
in the
Yeah, next
AFL,
year.
I mean, it's. I
Who
mean,
pulls a bloke's hair anyway?
but I mean,
Cut it out.
the bloke did it
to
to
me,
me.
to beat,
He's
to,
got
to,
no
be-
discipline.
to miss a semi-final after pulling a bloke's hair.
Mate, he's a
It's all
recidivist.
those other little things along the way.
Sam should
though.
Nah,
know
it's
better.
not.
He's a
He's an
senior
idiot.
player in the game, has been an international.
Senior player.
He is,
And he's
he's
no
one of the
better.
best players in the game.
He's a
Just
dope
let him
then,
play.
if
We'll
he's
fine him
pulling-
10 grand then.
Well, but that's it. It doesn't
Take his
affect him.
Rolex off him.
He doesn't wear that anymore, does he?
No, he used to. I don't know where I saw that somewhere. Okay, Chooks.
Melbourne and Canberra. Who do you think will win that one?
Which one? Melbourne?
No,
And Canberra?
Roosters and-
I'm going Roosters.
I reckon the
Junior?
Chooks are morals.
I'm
No,
going
Roosters.
Morals.
Yeah.
Sure,
Okay.
they will bounce back
I'm
hard.
on my own there. Melbourne and Canberra in the other.
Well, what do you reckon about Ricky? Do you
Semi-final.
reckon Ricky's going to have them
He's
up?
going to have them up.
They were, the Storm were leading 18.
I like Storm
The
won't,
Storm
though.
were leading 18-0 last time. It's not going to happen again.
Storm win.
Storm win quite comfortably.
Manly and Cronulla. Cronulla haven't won at Manly since Noah played halfback for Bethlehem.
2 out of the last 18.
And though Manly, again, their record without Tommy T continued.
Poor, no Marty Tapau, no Sirinen, no Joel Thompson. I noticed you've backed the Eagles. Is that right? Or was that the West Coast Eagles?
No, the West Coast Eagles.
You haven't backed Manly?
I might have backed Manly.
I think you did, didn't you?
Yes, I think
Yeah, you're off your head.
I'm on the Sharkies.
Well, I'm a shark. Sharks are the big
Let's
smokies.
go,
And the morals
Sharkies.
Sharkies, smokies.
The morals of the weekend are Parramatta, and I hate to say it, over the
Yeah.
Brisbane
no,
Broncos.
no way.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah,
The
Parramatta.
halves. Have you seen the Broncos halves?
I'm tipping upset there.
No.
Mike Acevo will score the little train on the other side of the ground.
First cap.
Who's the forward that's out? Evans.
Evans is in.
He's
but
a
Brown-
real good player.
Brownie's in.
Real good player.
Yeah. His old man was a tough man.
Okay, so just wrapping
Not
those
relevant,
semi-finals up. Roosters $1.34, Souths $3.25. Get on.
Yep.
And
Oh,
in the other
Souths.
games, Storm $1.40 looks good value, even though they're short. Raiders $2.95. Manly $2.63 at home to the Sharks at $1.50. No, thank you. Eels $1.55. Broncos $1.45.
Dally M market? Anyone?
Cameron Smith $3.50, and
Yeah.
at the moment James
Teddy.
Tedesco, who won the New South Wales Player of the Year, he's about $1.80.
He would have got 3 points last week.
Two.
C. Smith.
Smithy
Only
got
two.
3, and Tedesco wouldn't have got.
Overall,
Nothing.
Roosters and Melbourne are the outright favourites to win the comp ahead of Canberra, Souths, and
Look at this,
Cronulla's
boys.
Big
I'm
Dogs.
telling you, have a lazy $10 on the Sharks at $19. Lazy $10.
They're the only one outside of the Roosters, and Storm can win it.
Well,
Moving
mate,
on to Junior,
19
let's talk
bucks.
about the
Ashes,
cricket.
yep.
The fifth test. The fourth test has been wrapped up. They're going to play David Warner. We just don't know about Nathan Lyon,
Pat
the
Cummins.
spinners, Pat Cummins.
Yeah.
Are they going to tinker, or are they going to say, let's go for the throat?
I think if they're all fit, they'll play, but the weather looks good for the Oval, so forget a draw. I think there'll be a result either way. If Cummins doesn't play, I think that leaves a big hole in the Australian bowling lineup. He's been our best bowler along with Hazelwood. Nathan Lyon's got a split finger. That's why he bowled so poorly at Old Trafford. He didn't bowl anywhere near his best, so he's going to be probably not at his best. So those two bowlers even this game up. So we've just got to watch that, see who's playing before we have a bet.
But without Ben Stokes' innings in that game, the third test,
Yeah.
the Poms' last 6 digs average about 160 runs.
They're batting poorly, but you could say without Steve Smith, we're in the same boat as them. So
Yeah, but we did have David Warner get 61 once.
Did you see?
Did he have to remind you of that?
Did you see that on Twitter that someone said, let's just change the game of cricket and we just, Steve Smith, just bowl to Steve Smith, he gets out, and then Ben Stokes, just bowl to each other. That's the game of cricket.
Yeah, pretty much.
Put it
But
this way, if Cummins
our bowlers
doesn't
have
play and
performed-
Lyon's not quite right, I'm not as confident that we will win this test. I think
$2
it'll be close.
Australia is very short.
Yeah.
I suggest you wait till the toss and
Yeah.
then see what happens in the... Because what happens happening in the opening session, like if there's 2 quick wickets, that team eventually seems to win the game.
Yeah, the batting's been very poor apart from Stokes and Steve Smith in the whole series. And apart from Labuschagne, actually, he's played really well for Australia, but the
He's
rest of
been
the batting's been rubbish from both teams.
Okay, speaking of rubbish, let's talk about the basketball and Shane Hill, who was flying up until yesterday when he
Can we
trumpeted.
talk about
There's
Australia
a-
winning
how
by
good are we
more
going,
than
though?
4 in
Seriously,
game
how
1?
good are
Just
we
to
going?
We can fix this right now. Hammer.
Just to give
Hammer,
you
have a shot, bro.
Give
Get
you
over
a
here.
bit of background. We
need
get
you
a
back.
little text from
Have a shot back.
Hammer.
No, back there. Get
Finger
back there.
roll, baby.
Three-pointer. Keep going, Russ. This is good. Keep going.
Hammer will tip us about 5 winners each
Finger
and
roll.
every day.
No, Russ,
go.
I mean, can you go back
Yesterday
over
he
there?
tipped 1. He just said
Fuck
have it
you.
all on.
I'm doing
Sir.
it.
What? Are you allowed to say that, are you?
Watch
I don't
this.
think
If I get this in, Hammer,
What odd you give him?
yeah, no, give me this, give me a go.
Just
You'll
get
buy
it.
me lunch if you miss.
I reckon you're
We've
missing.
got lunch on it.
That light there's not good.
Go underarm.
Mate, anytime you're ready.
Okay.
I just knocked my shirt off.
I don't
One
know.
more
I don't actually. Brian.
Bang. Get some airtime.
Mate, get a bit closer, will you?
Okay.
We could build a block of units with these bricks.
Okay. Not sure what we do now.
Jeez.
It's all right,
I think
sorry.
we've probably
You just
got to
ruined
edit
that whole
just-
thing.
No, we didn't.
You
Continue.
idiots.
This is good TV.
Right, we've got a blooper, have we?
Yeah, there's a blooper.
Okay.
I said front the door.
Australia.
Speaking of rubbish, Hammer. I've just grabbed this basketball. Look at that magical act. It came from nowhere. You tipped us 1 yesterday, Serbia. You've been okay rest of the week.
Been good.
better than
Australia have
okay.
been great, and we avoid the Americans.
I tell you, if there's one team Australia wanted to play in the top 8, it's Czech Republic, and that's who got the opportunity to be able to beat, then go into the top 4. And top 4 means a replayed game against Spain, who Australia lost to for a bronze medal at the last Olympics.
When
So
they had the
redemption-
Gasols.
Yeah, but they've got Gasol this time. One
No,
Gasol.
that was plural.
Yeah, they've
Last
got
time.
1 this time, and they've got Ricky Rubio. They're a tough team, but Australia's more than capable of beating Spain and going into a gold medal game.
I did hear someone said an early tip to carry the flag. The way Paddy Mills has been playing, they should just give him the Olympic opening ceremony flag. The way he's been going, he's been outstanding
Well, he'll probably be a fair chance to be able to do that.
and MVP of the tournament.
Well, he's averaging 22 points a game. He stands up. When he plays for Australia, he goes to another level, puts on the green and gold. And it's one thing I love about this Boomers team is they're so passionate to play for Australia. Other NBA guys pick and choose. No, I'm going to play. No, I'm not going to play. I'm going to do something else. This core group of Ingles, Mills, Baines, Dellavedova, Bogut just love playing for Australia, and you've got to respect that.
Have you been a little surprised by how good they've gone, or not really?
I mean, they've won games they've always been capable of being able to win. And top 4 is where Australia has finished so many different times. The big test is going to come, can we win the medal for the first time? And these guys aren't just talking about a medal, they're talking about gold or nothing. They want gold. And part of me respects that. Another part says, let's just take any medal we can get.
Yeah.
And on Matthew Dellavedova, about to overtake old mate here to our right with the most assists, did I get this right, for Australia in internationals, which you fantastically replied, can't wait for this bloke to do exactly
Well,
that.
if he does that, it means we're probably going to have wins. And you'd love, he deserves it. Matthew Dellavedova, he epitomises somebody with persistence, toughness, and the way Australians play, because he's overachieved. He's done so much with the ability he's got, and I'd be proud.
Just
that
to
he can
explain
take-
what an assist is to us.
So if I create off the
non-basketball-
dribble and I make a
Can we
pass
do
to
this?
somebody,
Can we reenact this? Come on, let's try
No,
it.
sit
down, will you?
Come on, I want to slam one.
Sit down.
This is a perfect opportunity.
Sit
Quickly,
down.
quickly.
No.
Just show me what you do. Get up.
Yeah. No, I don't need to get up,
He's
mate.
gonna
I'm
just pass
straight
it.
at the hoop for you.
There you go, yeah.
Buska.
Assist.
So you're setting up a goal,
So
basically.
anytime I create something
Yeah.
for a teammate that's scored, it's an
Yeah.
assist.
So Fletch, you had about 3 assists in your whole career.
Did I?
In NRL terms.
Pig's
didn't you?
ass, that was my go. Don't, Russ.
Oh,
Get up high there, that's it. Watch that. Perfect. Stay there.
okay, it's up on top.
Righto, mate.
See, it's like
Empire
because
State
Timo's away. we
Kids
can
and
play
animals,
up.
mate.
It's
Kids
Did
and
someone
animals.
give him some building blocks or something?
like the
Rubik's
school
Cube?
teachers away. We've got the
Away
release
with.
teacher.
Okay.
The crayons out.
A bit of
Crayons,
racing. Not sure how
yeah.
this is going to come up once the editors have got a hold of it, but a bit of racing. Mackay Diva Stakes, my favourite ever horse, Mackay Diva.
Yes.
There for all 3 Melbourne Cups.
Good
Who
race.
wins?
Mystic Journey's the favourite, coming off the All-Star Mile, and it won first up. What did it win
Yep, won
first up?
the Mooney Valley race.
The Memsies, was it?
No, it was the Mooney Valley race.
Yeah, no, I'll
Couple
put the
of
glasses
weeks
on.
ago.
I'll tell you, I've got it written down. It won the.
Fian, was it? No.
No, won the Menzies.
Menzies.
Stakes. Anyway, it's favourite. Scars of Justice, second favourite, looks the danger. Then you've got horses like Yucatan, who's resuming, very good horse from the Lloyd Williams camp. Old Hartnell, but I think it's probably a 2-horse race.
Okay, so plenty to look forward to the weekend. Don't forget the racing specials are there. And our Uni Boost, you get boosted odds, the Reboost it's called. Boosted odds over and over until you collect. That's all on the website. Unibet.com.au. We'll take a breather, come back and do a scorecard from last week. Okay, welcome back to At Odds, all thanks to unibet.com.au. I mentioned the Unibet specials on a few of our games on the weekend, but they are indeed on every single finals game, NRL and AFL. You have a Unibet special, either your team to win an XYZ to kick goals or get a certain amount of possession. So look them up on the website. And the Rugby World Cup just a week and a half away. We will have all of those Unibet specials on the Rugby World Cup too when it gets underway. Now, let's have a look at the scorecard. Right, that's enough of that.
No one
because none of
deserves
us-
that.
Mate, Swartzer needs to lose 150. If he couldn't be buggered putting his scores
Yes,
in.
Yeah.
Swartzy
There needs to
is
be a
going to be
penalty
deducted
there.
150 just for not putting his tips in.
Of course.
And he's. Oh yeah, I'm going to go into this one. Look at that. Is he serious?
We'll wait till the next one around. Let's get stuck into the slam dunks. And you're all under notice because...
Well, Hammers,
we've
if
had
he
a
keeps going the
couple
way
of-
he's going, you're going to be 0 shortly.
I'm happy
In
to
another
be in
10 weeks.
positive territory.
Well,
in
He
second
comes good at
sports.
basketball.
Yeah,
give
no,
him that.
no.
I'm going to go first. I'm going with the West Coast Eagles to
Do
beat
that, Joe.
Geelong Friday night. Sea Eagles to beat the Sharks.
Oh, yeah.
Melbourne to beat the
No.
Raiders. And the Roosters to beat the Rabbitohs. So I've confused myself there, but it's approximately $9.
That's
Okay.
a big slam dunk.
Manly.
I don't know how it got to that, but I'm just reading off the script.
Yeah.
Go, Hammer.
$9, you
change
get
it now.
$3, mate. I'm going with Geelong. They will bounce back 1 to 39
No, they won't.
into Brisbane 1 to 39. About 650, I reckon, for that.
Okay.
I'm going
Junior?
NRL. Roosters to beat the Rabbitohs. Storm to beat the Raiders. Sharks to beat the Seagulls. $3. We can
That's
do better
the
than that.
favourites
We can do
now.
better than that.
$1.40,
I reckon I'll get
$1.40,
$5 there.
$1.40.
$1.40, yeah.
Well, that's better than $3, isn't it?
No.
Okay, NRL.
Brian?
Roosters -4.5 against the Bunnies. Eels -4.5 against the Bronx, and the Storm to beat the Raiders. $5.
Approximately
Eels,
$5
that's
on the
a bit iffy, that
website.
one. Why-
Hail Marys. I'll get to Schwartz's in a second, his bets. The Hail Marys for myself. Australia to win the 5th test. I thought I'd get better than evens, but I'll cop that. And Josh Kennedy to kick 3 or more goals in the game for West Coast. Jeremy Cameron to do likewise for GWS. That's going to be a big one.
Big one.
50 to what? Oh no. What price is that?
I'm going Roosters -4.5, just like you, Fletch.
Yeah, it's
into
good.
Storm and Sharks to win. So my Hail Mary, I just need something in the positive territory. And I reckon that's good to go.
Is that a slam or a hail?
Yeah, a
Hail.
mixture.
Okay,
Any
good
win's
one.
a good win.
Okay, I'm going racing. I'm going to... Boys, ever been to Foster Tuncurry?
I have.
Yeah,
Good
okay.
oysters.
I
Very
stopped
good
there on the
oysters.
way
Good
to
oysters.
Brisbane.
Yep. Beautiful
Blue
blue,
reefs.
blue water there,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, going to Tuncurry races on Friday, Tuncurry Cup on Friday, but I'm going with Trajection to win a horse of, that my wife trains up there to win on Friday into
Can
Exceedance.
travel the K-War Stable.
Exceedance to win on Saturday, really good horse, and Juventus to run a place.
You wouldn't
Hang
get
on.
up to that track, though. You're only
Juventus
well
is
I
rated.
went
in
there
race-
last year, actually.
Yeah, what
Juventus
about
is
this
in
week?
race 3 at
And
Rose Hill
against
against the
your-
mighty Irukandji.
Yeah, you tipping it?
Juventus and Irukandji.
Yeah.
Good luck, Darren McCauley. Or
Irukandji.
Darren Flindell even.
Yeah.
Go.
Okay, now this is, I've gone a little bit wide. Okay? The Swifts, I'm going the netball. Swifts to beat Lightning into the Bunnies with 9.5.
Is that the
against
final,
Roosters.
the grand
This is
final?
the grand final.
Did you get some mail there?
No, I didn't get any mail, but...
Are you going to watch?
Absolutely. I love netball.
Love
Beautiful.
it.
I love the
You've
kids.
got some mail there.
Rabbitohs plus 9.5 against
think-
the
I
Roosters,
think Pete
but
from,
you've taken the Roosters minus 4.5.
Yeah, stand by. I've got the Rabbitohs 9.5. Rabbitohs 9.5. So there's a. I don't think
You're going the spread.
I'm going the spread.
Oh, okay.
The Swifts have been the underdogs for the last 3 games, and they've just aimed up.
Jeez, that's a skinny hail too.
Sammy Wallace shooting at 95%
That's outstanding.
success rate.
Um,
I've got more.
Schwartz's-
Got more stats.
Schwartz's slam is Liverpool, Man City, and his Hail Mary, Union
51.
Berlin to win, Leicester to win, and Watford to win. Approximately $50.
Mate, he's put the
Stand
kill in the
by.
rack. He's
Stand
put the
by.
kill in the rack.
Go to his slam dunk.
I already said that one.
$1.30.
Yeah, Liverpool, Man City.
Is he the full quid Schwarzer or what?
I'm done. See you, Schwartzy.
Did he have any head
He's
knocks
done,
when
mate.
he's
He's
goalkeeper?
done.
He's off his head.
As we end the show, obviously, a lot of teams are out on their end of season frivolities.
Mad Monday. You can
Mad
say Mad
Monday.
Monday. It's not a dirty word.
And a lot of club teams are doing the same thing as well. A lot of people say you shouldn't do it. I think it's a great way to let off steam, but
Absolutely.
obviously you know where stupidity starts and common sense ends. Or the other way
Oh,
around.
really?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
What's some of your memorable ones?
Okay, I won't go into it, but I'm just going to say it was the mustard shoelace. It was given, the Mad Monday was given a name. It involved a pool and a mustard shoelace. I'll tell you at the lock-in. We're having another lock-in.
Yep.
I guarantee you, I'll tell you the story of the mustard shoelace
What about you, Junior?
up in Airlie.
There was a bit of drama about the post-test celebrations. You were happy with that, weren't you?
Yeah, what was wrong with that? I mean, Steve Smith put a pair of glasses on that either imitated Jack Leach. I reckon Jack Leach would be happy with that, right?
Yeah.
Imitation's the greatest form of flattery. Nothing wrong with that.
Fletch wanted to imitate Joe Root, but that was another Mad
How's
Monday
he gonna
gag.
do that?
Yeah, that was terrible. You just ease up, mate.
No, I
Leave
thought
the jokes
good
to
celebration.
Leave the jokes to
No,
Junior.
you've got to have Mad Monday. Oh, just thank goodness there was no social media in the 80s and 90s.
No,
That's all I can
mobile
say.
phone.
Just watch out for the Sydney Swifts if they win.
Oh,
They're
in
Mad
fact,
Monday.
Oh,
would be
yeah.
wild.
The New
Heard
South
some-
Wales Swifts now.
Heard some stories.
Yeah.
Anyway, that'll do it for us. Enjoy the footy on the weekend, or the cricket, or the basketball,
Or racing.
and
Go Boomers.
or the racing as well. So
Eric
plenty to
Kenji.
look forward to. And we'll catch you next week for more At Odds. All thanks to
Unibet.
unibet.com.au.